Ooh. Oh, this is a nice couch. Yeah, it might be a little grody, but you can put some Febreze on that, I think. No, I'm not going through that door. Hold up, Tess. There's always something in the alleyway. Can I shoot this? Oh, what the fuck? I could do that in Resident Evil. So I just wasted ammo. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because I wasted one piece of ammo. Actually, I mean, yeah, one bullet can save you, I guess. Alright, let's see.
Pick up that ammo. I'm sure we'll need it.
What ammo? Oh. I'm blind.
Hey, little man. Make sure the coast is clear.
Joel, stop flashing the flashlight.
None of Robert's men,
By the way, if you want to turn on and off the flashlight, you just press the R3 button.
No, he's expecting us.
well, that'll make it more interesting.
Joel, stop flashing me with the flashlight, please. Sorry. Joel? Okay.
Not right now, Terrence. Not
How you doing? Gentlemen? Fine night to be infected.
Yep, we're starving. Hey, don't even think about cutting.
I'm not cutting, I'm looking for shit. Nice dogs.
Sold out in less than an hour. Try me next week.
Gentlemen? Ma'am?
Touch it, you buy it.
Oh, bullshit! Okay.
Visit us anymore. Private gate.
Oh, I want to play. What are you guys playing? Euchre? Poker? Blackjack? Don't hit on 16! Oh, you dumbass, you hit on 16. You fuck. That's why your mom doesn't this is why your parents don't love you.
Wait. Sit back down.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead. Who's that?
An old headache. Don't ask.
Malik. That was what his name said. That's also what the subtitle said. Yeah, what kind of drink? What kind of beer you drinking? A Corona? Ah. There's lore. I see the lore. She looks important. Flashed. Flash. Ah. I am easily entertained. Oh, this looks like an area for the flashlight. Our Lord and Savior. Unfortunately, by the way, the game is not rendered in real time with the flashlight, so I can't turn it on during a cutscene, as funny as that would be. Oh, but there is actually one thing that I don't think I can show off. I think I could show it off. Hold up, let me find out. Extras, skins, Joel. Yes! So, yes, The Last of Us actually has skins for the game. For Joel and Ellie specifically, where you can actually customize what your weapons look like. Which is not... And also what Joel wears. So, you know, you can have him wear purple plaid, red plaid, gold. I mean, I have enough to buy all of Joel's skins. I got a lot of these points from my first playthrough when I played through, when I played through this game the first time. I only played through the main campaign. I didn't play through, the, whatchamacallit, the Left Behind DLC, which I will do a playthrough of that, but I'll probably approach that similar to the Spider-Man DLC, you know, when I get to that in 10 years. Where I'll only be doing that where I'll do that in between Let's Plays. But yeah, also Ellie gets some costumes, but she gets a lot more than Joel, which is kind of BS a little bit, but I mean, wait, she has a Sly. Hold on, I'm giving that to her. We need some Sly Cooper representation up in here. I want a Sly game. Yeah, but also she can get weapons and stuff like that, but we won't be seeing... no. Let me put on one of Joel's, we put on the gold plaid. Oh, and also there's like filters you can have where you can, you know, put the game in different modes and stuff like that. You know, you got Afterlife, 8-bit, watercolor, dungeon, the void, pop poster, the 1960. You got stuff like that. It was just, you know, they're completely optional filters that, you know, just kind of make the game look different, I guess. It's a nice feature. And then there's also gameplay modifiers that, you know, can change the game in terms of, you know, what you want. Oh my god, that sounds fun, but I will not do that. But, you know, there's like one-shot mode, infinite listen range, touch of death, player, explosive arrows, infinite melee durability, infinite crafting, infinite ammo, bullet speed mode, slow motion, mirror on death, oh, mirror world. You know, there's stuff like that, you know, to make the game a little more interesting, I guess. So I guess I can give them a little more credit where they did give some features that weren't in the original, because I don't recall any of that being in the original game. But at the same time, I don't think it's enough to charge 60 fucking bucks. Or I think it was $70, since, you know, PS5 games cost $70 now. But that's just me personally.
Here we go.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Take cover!
Alright.
Yeah.
So now our first fight isn't actually with infected, it's with humans. So what we have to do, so usually in human encounters, you basically take cover and wait for them to expose themselves, and you shoot them in the face. And that's usually how encounters with humans go. Obviously, this was the tutorial one, so it's easy, but you'll be ducking through cover and trying to flank the enemies, or, you know, just shoot them when they expose themselves inevitably, stuff like that. The AI for the human characters is pretty advanced. You know, they're not, insanely hard unless you're playing on one of the harder difficulties, mind you. But they're also not like dumbasses unless you're playing easy mode. The one thing though is that they will ignore companion characters, which is so fucking weird. Is like, you know, Ellie will probably, you know, scream, "You motherfucker!" at the top of her lungs. And the guy will do nothing about her.
In your hand.
All right. Well, that's one of my favorite things that happens sometimes in this game, is like there are times where Ellie will scream, "You fuckface!" and then just attack the guy, and then the guy will not respond in any sort of way until he looks over at me. Hold on, can I open this to... Oh no, there's no reason. And yeah, by the way, the game's linear, so you don't need to like backtrack through areas that often. So like there's no like map feature or anything like that. Oh, and that's the crafting screen, by the way. We'll learn more about crafting later. Like, way later. Like, not way later, but a little bit down the line.
Joel.
Alright. Excuse me.
More of Robert's guys.
Shit, I see him.
How do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died trying to take Tess out. Guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call.
Easy, quiet, Texas.
Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Move up. Move up.
One thing about stealth with this game is that when you approach an enemy from behind, you actually have multiple options. You can take them as a hostage, and usually what they'll do is, you know, they'll attract the other guys towards you, and you can, well, I don't know what, I never really used that, but you can drag them away for a little bit to, you know, leave yourself less open. That's what I do, if I can, but it's only for a little bit before they, you know, because they struggle.
Soldiers showed up with a group of about 5 civs, all in handcuffs.
But you can also, once we unlock shivs later on, you can you can stab them with the shiv, or you can choke them. You know, choking takes a little bit longer.
Seriously?
Idiot thinks he's gonna save the world. It's alright.
I'll probably have to go the other way. Yeah. So you can still aim and shoot if you want to. So say an enemy is running towards you while you're about to choke a guy out. You can shoot at him if he's running towards you.
Let's search the area.
Oh, hey, a key. I wonder what that does. A warehouse key. So let's look around. So yeah, the other thing is you can also generally tell when you're done with an area when your companion character starts talking. Like if they talk in a normal tone, in the normal volume, they'll be like, "All right, we're done here." Or Joel will say something usually. I think there's also a musical. There's also like a sound cue that plays. I don't remember what it sounds like, and I wasn't really listening for it this time. But that plays too if you're done here. And also you can just kind of tell when there's no enemies around. And another strategy you can use to survive is throwing bottles and shit. So you can directly throw it at an enemy and stun them for a second, or you can throw it in the environment to distract them for a little bit and give yourself some time and open them up for a stealth takedown. But like you could throw bottles, there's bricks that you can throw, and there's other items that you can throw like Molotov cocktails and stuff like that, but we aren't getting those for a little bit because that requires crafting, and we can't craft just yet. But the bottles I think are the best thing to throw because they make a sound when you throw it. Well, I mean the bricks do too, but the bottle makes an even louder sound. And when we start encountering clickers, oh man, that makes it so much better. Let me hear, I guess. I know someone's here. There's one up there. We need to go up there.
I got nothing over this way. Me? Whoa. Get him!
Nice shot, Tess. Where'd he go? Got him. But by the way, that sound cue that played, that, like, I don't know how to describe that sound. That sound is basically the "oh fuck, you just got spotted" sound. So if you get spotted and you hear that, if you hear that sound, that's the you better pay the fuck attention because you just got spotted and you need to you need to either hide or kill whatever's chasing you. Usually hiding is pretty hard to do since most of the time the enemies are smart enough to follow you no matter where you go, so you're better off just killing whoever spotted you. Oh. So now we have shivs. So now we have a shiv, meaning that I can now craft them whenever I want. I just need binding and blade, but I don't have either of those yet, but we'll be getting those later. But basically with a shiv, what you can do is you can sneak up on an unsuspecting enemy and stab him in the fucking neck from behind. There is also another use for shivs that we need to keep an eye out for, and they're called shiv doors, where essentially they're locked doors that can only be opened with a shiv. And so it's really good to make sure you keep an extra shiv on standby in case you run into one, because you never know when there is one. But shiv doors are really important because they give you a lot of resources that you'll need throughout the game. So it's good to keep an eye out for them. There is also an achievement for finding them all. I haven't gotten it, but I'm just letting you know that there is an achievement. Yeah, there are achievements in this game, by the way, or trophies, sorry. I guess achievements is accurate too, since this game is on Steam now. But I heard that the Steam port is pretty bad. I don't know the full extent of the story there. I don't know if any of the issues have been patched out or not. But apparently the Steam port is pretty bad. Oh, also after a while, the game will throw a hint at you if the game suspects if you're taking too long to get a move on. So the game will force a hint. You don't. I say force, but really it's your decision if you want to press the L3 button. I think you can turn off the hint system. I don't remember. I never really do. If you can, I'm not turning it off mainly because it's good if I want to keep things moving. But
Let's go wrap this up.
But L3 is also good to have. Is also used to look at context-sensitive events. All right. So now we have our first full-on section, combat section, I guess you could call it, where basically every one of these arenas, you're given choices on how to approach things. Like, do you want to approach things slow and methodical, and save resources, sneak up on unsuspecting enemies, and kill them quietly? Or do you want to just go in guns blazing and waste all your ammo? That sound is not good. That means someone is near. Oh, yeah. I would use the shiv, but I'm not going to waste that. I'm going to keep it. I'm gonna try to stay. So usually in these kind of sections, I try to stay in stealth as much as possible, and then but like if things go wrong, like I get spotted or, I just said fuck it, let's do this. Or I scream fuck it, we ball. Ooh. Let's see here. Got those two jackasses. Oh, we got one over.
Someone there? What's that? There's nothing.
Okay. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around! Ah, he turned around! Fuck it, we ball!
To your right.
Come on, asswipe. Oh, Shiv. Hey, thank you.
Just like I taught you.
Nice. Oh, and it was a headshot, too. Cool. But by the way, what I picked up after I killed that guy was a melee weapon. Later, we'll be getting stronger melee weapons, but for right now, we're stuck with wooden planks. But basically, melee weapons are a substitution for punching that I did earlier with that one infected. Basically, you can use a melee weapon. All melee weapons have a certain durability to them. Let's see what this guy does. I don't have a brick.
I got nothing over this way. Me either.
Wait, it sounds like there's one right next to me. It might be him. There's one over there. Oh, there's this guy right in front of me. Yeah, by the way, the humans kind of do have shit peripheral vision sometimes. Like, real shit peripheral vision. Though I will say I do believe the AI for the humans does get better as the game progresses, so that admittedly was probably because this is the beginning area. Ooh. And that's also another indicator that this is that was the last guy, is that Joel did a big finish for him. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. If I didn't get spotted, that probably would have been a really good stealth run. But like, I'm not the best at this game. God, no, I'm not. I mean, I think I do okay. But there's some gameplay I've seen of this game that is fucking insane. Like, where this one guy basically is aggressive and just runs in there, guns blazing, throwing shit at people, stunning them for a split second, using arrows to impale their face. It's hard to describe, but it's like, I've seen videos on like Instagram and iFunny, and I'm like, oh my god, it is fucking insane how crazy fast this guy gets through stealth sections or through arenas, because he just goes in, running in and shooting up basically blowing up the place. It's like, And I'm pretty. I think he uses the cheats that I showed off earlier. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to accuse him of that, because if he isn't, then that's even better. Well, no, I think he does, because I think he has the explosive arrows set. I don't know. I don't know the full extent of that. I've just seen I've seen him or her or whoever it is running through and just going blitz mode on everybody. What the hell are we doing with this guy?
Leave it to Robert to piss everyone off.
But I really can't describe how good the guy I'm talking about is. Like, it's insane gameplay for this game. Because, this game was sort of made with the idea that you're slower and more methodical with stealth sections. Like, you're not running around and, shooting everybody. You're slowing down and thinking about your next move.
Robert must have run in there. Let's go.
The box fan! He's in the box fan!
Let's not wait around.
Shit! Get back! Get the fuck back!
We just want to talk, Robert.
We got fucking nothing to talk about!
Put your gun down.
Go fuck yourself!
He's running.
Robert!
Joel,
Who you
this
doing?
way. We almost got him. Joel, this way. Hello, Robert.
Yes. No hard feelings, right?
None at all.
Ooh!
God damn it!
We missed you.
As someone who works retail, I felt that knee pain.
It ain't true, okay? I just want to
The
say...
guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. Look, just hear me out on this. I got...
Fuck! Stop! 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 Ugh.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold him.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
I just need more time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
But it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple days.
Ooh!
Who has our guns?
I'm trying to remember. Was Robert even in the show? I can't remember.
The Fireflies.
I think he was. No, I don't think he was. Wait, hold up. Was he? It doesn't matter.
We all dead.
They kind of sped through this part of the game.
Finish them off. Get the guns.
They spent a lot more time in the
Come on.
apocalypse, if that makes sense. Like, they took a lot more time in the time period before the apocalypse started.
Here's a stupid idea.
Ooh. Excuse me.
Well, now what?
We go get our merchandise back.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them. Look, let's go find a Firefly. We don't have to look very far.
Hey, you're that girl from the Wanted poster.
No. We need Firefly.
Why are you here? Business. You're looking so hot. Where's Robert?
He's literally standing. He's right there.
I needed him alive.
Eh.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. And I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that, I'll give you your guns back. Then some.
How do we know you got him? Well, I hear the military's been wiping you guys out.
Right about that. I'll show you the weapons.
Now what?
What's it gonna be?